Good afternoon um, for the members of the press and public. Welcome to Boeing official press conference regarding the Boeing 77 MAX crisis. On behalf of Boeing, I offer our deepest condolences to the families and loved ones affected by the tragedies of Lion Air Flight 610 and Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302. We fully acknowledge Boeing's responsibility in these events. We are here to explain what happened and to outline the action we have taken to make aviation safer. Let me begin with the facts. There were two crashes involving the Boeing 77 MAX. The first crash that happened in October 29, 2018 in the Java Sea, Indonesia, that result over 189 lives lost. The second crash was on March 10, 2019, near Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, which resulted 157 lives lost that day. In total, 346 people perished. After two investigations, the crashes were linked to a malfunction in the MCAS software system, which, due to faulty sensor data, repeatedly pushed the nose of the crash aircraft down. This overrode pilot input that caused both aircraft to crash shortly after takeoff.
Very good afternoon, everyone. And I'm the PR officer of our company, and I would like to say, after the second crash, Boeing made the decision to go ground the entire 737 MAX fleet worldwide. We work closely with the FAA, international regulators, and investigative teams from Indonesia and Ethiopia. We conducted an internal review which revealed not only technical flaws but also serious communication failures. Pilots were not made aware of how MCAS function. This lack of transparency and preparation is something we deeply regret. We have since taken action to rebuild trust. We issued formal apologies and compensated victims' families. We introduced a mandatory internal safety culture training across all departments. We established crisis communication teams trained to respond quickly and clearly in future incidents. We also created independent review boards to ensure no safety warning goes unheard or unreported again. What happened was more than a software issue. It was a failure to put human life first. That has changed, and that's all from me.
Thank you, Mr. PR officer. So, as chief engineer, I will explain what went wrong and what we done to fix it. The MCI system was designed to automatically adjust the nose of the aircraft in rare conditions. However, it relied on only one angle of attack sensor. If that sensor failed as it did in both cases, the MCIS would activate unnecessarily, pushing the plane nose down, even when it wasn't needed. Pilots were not told the system existed, and they were unable to
Your
regain
battery
control in
not
time.
charged.
To fix this, Boeing took several engineering steps. So from now on, the MCAS system will now use two sensors to verify data. The system can only activate once per event. And lastly, pilots now have the ability to override MCAS completely at any time. Between 2019 and 2020, we conducted over 1,200 test flights and simulation within the updates software. The aircraft was recertified in November 2020 and is now operating safely around the world. Beyond MCAS, we implement a real-time sensor conflict alert system, mandatory design review checkpoint, strict separation between business pressure and engineering
Your
integrity.
battery not
This
charged.
was a difficult lesson and we are applying it to everything we design going forward.
Thank you, Chief Engineer. We are now in the recovery stage. The 77 MAX has flown over 1 million safe hours since its return to service and is now operating in more than 170 countries. But Recovery is not just about numbers, it's about restoring trust. To the families, we see you, we hear you, and we carry the weight of this loss every day. To the public, we are committed to doing better, not just through software, but through a culture of safety and transparency. Thank you for your time, Chief Engineer and PR Officer, and also the public. We will now take a few questions.
Mm, for that question, trust is not something we can demand. It's something we must earn back every single day. We acknowledge that Boeing made serious mistakes. We failed to prioritize safety above all else, and lives were lost. That reality changed how we operate from the boardroom to the factory floor. We now have stronger oversight, better system, and above all, a deep commitment to transparency and accountability. We're not asking for forgiveness, we are asking for a chance to prove we have changed. That's it.
That's a great questions from the media, and I'm sure that my answer will spread all around the world. So to answer that questions, that was a serious oversight. At the time, Boeing believed the system would function in the background without needing pilot action. This assumption led to inadequate training, and we take full responsibility for that. Now, MCIS is clearly documented, and all pilots receive hands-on simulated training before flying the aircraft. And that's all from me.
We are extremely confident. First thing first, we're gonna rebuild the MCI system from the ground up with dual sensor verification, single activation limits, and manual override. We also gonna add real-time alert system that warn the pilot of sensor conflicts during flight. Beyond that, Boeing now follow a new engineering review process involving independent safety boards. This isn't just a fix; it's a new way of thinking about design and responsibility. And thank you for the questions.
Alright, so let's close this press conference. I would say that we understand that trust must be earned. We fail to protect life and we own that failure, and again we take full responsibility. But we are working every day through engineering, leadership, and culture to make Boeing worthy of the public to trust again. And thank you for everyone. That's all for this press conference. So and thank you for the for to PR officer and uh, chief engineer. Thank you for attending to this press conference.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.